Imagine building a financial empire worth $65 billion only for it to be the biggest scam in history. It started with a dream. The dream of wealth, security, and success. For decades, Bernie Madoff lived like royalty, respected, admired, trusted. But behind the luxury yachts and lavish penthouses was a web of lies so complex it fooled the entire world. Bernie Madoff seemed to have it all. He was a Wall Street legend, a man whose investment firm promised steady, impressive returns no matter how the market moved. Celebrities trusted him. Billionaires trusted him. Even some of the most respected financial institutions handed over billions. Because when Bernie Madoff spoke, people listened. He wasn't just a trader. He was one of the architects of the NASDAQ stock exchange, a man seen as a financial genius who cracked the code of consistent profits in an unpredictable market. Investors were desperate to be part of his exclusive circle, but Bernie had a secret. Behind the doors of his quiet 17th floor office in Manhattan, no trading was happening. The charts, the numbers, the returns, it was all an illusion. For every dollar investors gave him, Madoff used money from newer investors to pay older ones. It was a classic Ponzi scheme, but on a scale the world had never seen. $65 billion. Year after year, as investors bragged about their consistent profits, Madoff's lie grew bigger. No one suspected a thing. After all, he was Bernie Madoff, the man who never lost. But every lie catches up eventually, and for Madoff, it came crashing down in 2008. The world's financial markets were collapsing. Investors panicked and demanded their money back, $7 billion of it. But Madoff only had $300 million. The illusion had shattered. There was no money, no investments, only empty promises and broken lives. When he finally confessed to his sons, who turned him into the FBI, Madoff simply said, "It's all one big lie." In 2009, he was sentenced to 150 years in prison. But for the thousands who lost everything, justice felt hollow. Bernie Madoff died in prison in 2021, leaving behind a legacy defined by greed and deception. But here's the question that keeps experts up at night. If a $65 billion scam could stay hidden for decades, how did he fool the world for so long? How many more are still out there, waiting to be uncovered?